Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to see the part 3 of the functions. In that we are going to see the introduction to functions. So now here let us see the first question over here, that is a circle has diameter with the endpoints are given, that is A 8 and 2 and the B minus 6 and 2, and you have to find the equation of this circle. So now first thing, let us plot this one. This is the graph. So they are given the points. So here the points are, you know how to draw a graph. So that is, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. And on that one you have to draw this, because the diameter is given, that endpoints are 8 here and this is 2. So 8 2 means this is the x and this is y, x and y. So here you will see 8 on the x-axis and the 2 on the y1, and the b, that is minus 6 and this is 2. So the point is going to be here, and according to that you have to draw a circle. So this is the, you have to find the equation of the circle. So now what will you do here? So we can write here, let O be the center of the circle. So O is the center of the circle. So actually the O is the midpoint. Now can you see, let us mark these points as, this is already marked, sorry. So this is A and this is B. So the points are A and B. So now here, this O, this is the point, because these are the points here. So the O is going to be the center of this. So we can say O is the midpoint of AB. So whenever the O is the midpoint of AB means, now what will you do? You know the formula that you can consider this as x1, y1 and x2, y2. So now what will you do? You have the formula that is x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So what are you going to take? This will be x1, y1 and this is going to be x2, y2. You can take anyways. You can even put this x1, y1 and this x2, y2. It can be anyways. You are going to get the same answer. So because now this is A, so I have taken here, this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So now what will you do? The midpoint means always you are going to write here x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So now you know the x1 is 8 plus minus 6 divided by 2 and this is 2 plus 2 divided by 2. So plus minus is going to be minus. So 8 minus 6 divided by 2 and this is 4 divided by 2. So now what will it be here? 2 divided by 2 and this will be 4 divided by 2. So here is going to be 1 and here is going to be 2. So the points are 1 and 2. So here, see here, this point is 1 and 2 means what is will be here? This is 1 and this is on the x-axis and this is on the y-axis is 2. So this is the point. So this will be, the O is going to be here. Hope you got this, how we got this O. So now what did they ask? They asked for the equation of the circle. So what is the formula for the general formula, that one? That is x square plus y square is equal to r square for the equation of the circle. So first thing what you should know the radius. So radius of OA. So now look at here, OA from here to here, because this total is the diameter. So this is actually the center of this is the midpoint, means that is the center. So you need from O to A. So you need the radius. So now from O to A, what is that? This is 8 and this is 1. So 1 from here, how much is that? That is 7 units. So we can write here radius of OA is 7 units. So circle has center, what we can say, that is 1 and 2, as we have seen. This is 1 and 2. This is the center, what we have got over here. And radius is 7. So we are going to put the equation of the circle as, this will be x minus this actually the formula is x minus h whole bracket square plus y minus k whole bracket square is r square. So here, because the center is given, otherwise we can write x square plus y square is equal to r square. So here, because here the center is there, so we can write x minus h whole bracket square plus y minus k whole bracket square is r square. So we have, this is the point, this is h and k. So what we can write here? We have 1. So x minus 1 whole bracket square plus y minus 2 whole bracket square. And this, you know, this is r square. We got the radius is 7. So this will be 7 square. That is going to be 49. So this is the answer. Next one, find the equation of the circle that is center O, that is -1 and 1, and passes to point 3 and -2. So what we have? We have the center, that is -1 and 1. So -1 is here and 1 is here. So on the x-axis, this is x and this is y. That will be -1. So the center is going to be here, that is 0 and -1 is written here. So this is the point. This one is the. So now they have said they are passes to point, that is 3 and -2. So where is 3? 3 means this will be x and this will be y again. 3 and -2. So this is going to be the point. So it passes to 3 and -2. So what are you going to do? According to that, you are going to draw this one. So now you know this is the point and this is passing to 3 and -2 means from here, if you count this one, so how many this you have? 1. So this point is going to be, can you see when we extend this one and when we draw this one triangle, this point is, this is on 3 and this is on 1. So we can write here, we can take this point Q as 3 and 1. Hope this is clear to you how that I got 3 and 1. Because this is already given, that is -1 and 0. This point is already given. So we can extend this one and we can draw a triangle. So we got this one, this we got as -1 and 0. 3 and 1, and this we already have, that is 3 and -2. So hope this is clear. So now what will you do here? You will just write here OQ, that is how many points do we have here from O to Q? How many distance we have? This is 1. Then see here, -1 to 0, that is going to be 1. From 0 to 1, that is going to be 2. From 1 to 2, that is going to be 3. And from 2 to 3, so because this is 3, so that is 4. And from P and Q, this P and Q, this one, what is the distance? So this is 4. This line is 4. And we want this one, so we can use, why are we looking at this one? So we can use the Pythagoras theorem and we can find this one, that is OP. So now what will we do here? See here, from here 1 to 0, we have 1, then 2, and this is 3. So PQ is 3. So now what will you do? This is a triangle, right? So what we can do, we can take in triangle, this will be, what is that? OPQ, the triangle. So now what will be there? This is going to be the hypotenuse. Why? Because now see, this is a 90 degree and this is going to be the hypotenuse. This part is going to be, OP is going to be the hypotenuse. So what we can write here in triangle OPQ, OP square is equal to, because this is the hypotenuse, you know hypotenuse square is equal to, this is the base square plus the perpendicular square, or we can also write the height. So hypotenuse square is base square plus the perpendicular, that is the Pythagoras theorem. So what is this one? The base is OQ square plus this is PQ square. So you know now this is, we have already got this as 4. So 4 square plus PQ square, that is going to be 3. So this will be 4 square will be 16 and 3 square is 9. So you got here, this when you add, you get 25. So OP square is 25. So what will be OP? OP is going to be, when you take the square root on both sides, that is going to be 5. So now we got the hypotenuse as 5. So now what will we do? What they have asked for here, that find the equation. So now you know that is what is that? X minus h whole bracket square plus y minus k whole bracket square is r square. So now what will you do here? We know the center, that is -1 and 1. So means this is h and this is k. And the radius, that is here, we already got this radius. Now see here, we got this OP. And from here, we are going to take this center and we are going to draw, see here, whatever the distance we got here. So we are going to, because this is the radius now, from here to here. Hope you got this one. Because this is the center and this one. So whatever you are going to draw a circle on the best on this one. So now already you got this as 5. So you can write here, the radius is r, that is, we can add one point over here, that is 5, or we can directly write here 5. So that will be more better. So you write here 5. Sorry for that. Yeah, so you can write this one 5. So now what is that? Now we want the equation of the circle, and as I said that x minus h whole bracket square plus y minus k whole bracket square, that is r square. So we know that is, now see here, why we get here plus 1, because in the formula we have minus, so minus and minus becomes plus, and plus here this is just 1, so here minus k is in the formula, and here we'll get minus here. Hope you got this one. So you will take here x minus 1 whole bracket square plus y minus 1 whole bracket square is, the radius is 5. So what are you going to get here? That will be r square is going to be 25. So this is the answer. So in the next one, they said determine whether each relation is a function. So now for this, whenever there is a function, means what? Each input value has only one output. So now see here, this is the input and this is the output. Input, output, input, output, input, output. So now can you see this 1, 2, 5, 14, and this is 2, 4. So what we can see here, each input has only one output. So we can say relation, this whatever this is there is a function. This is the, we have to remember, each input should have only one output. So now this is always the x is going to be the input and this is going to be the output. The first value, whatever it is, the input. So now can you see here, this is whenever there is 2, here is minus 3. Again from 2, this is going to be, this is 1. Minus 3 and this is 1. So here what you have, now from here it should have only one input, right? So input x is equal to 2. Can you see this is x is equal to 2, has 2, this is 2 possible outputs, right? From this is the output for this and as well as this one. So y is equal to, what is that? What you have, the output is minus 3 and 1. So minus 3 and 1. So there's 2 input, that is x is equal to 2, has 2 outputs. So that is not a function. Hope this is clear to you. Now for this one, we have to find out whether it's a function. X square plus y square is equal to 25. So when you are doing x square plus y square is equal to 25, means this is whatever you're getting is r square. That means actually r is 5. So this is 5, means you can draw a circle. You can take, you can also draw the right here from minus 5 to 5. And here again 5 to minus 5, because the radius is 5. So because this is r square is 25, means r is 5. So now you will just take 5 centimeter, whatever the 5 units, it's not given centimeter or meter, sorry for that, 5 units, and you can draw a circle of taking 5. So now, so what they will see whether it's a function here. So now here you know the center is 0 and 0, and radius is, of course, when we have seen here, the radius is 5. So now when x is 0, there are 2 possible y values, which is that because x is 0, there are 2 possible values, means what will be that? Y is what? When x is 0 means y is going to be here, can you see? It's minus 5 and 5. Okay? It is, y is plus or minus 5. So with the relation we can say x plus y square is equal to, is not a function. Because when x is 0, you have 2 values, right? Here minus 5 and 5, the y is plus or minus 5. So now this is given. So what we can see here from this one, whether we have to see whether this is a function. So now can you see here, when you draw a vertical, so there is only one point. When you draw a vertical line, this one, so there is only one, it is intersecting at this only one point, correct? So I can see every input has exactly one output, since each x value corresponds to exactly one y value. See, this is the point where it is meeting, here is the point, and this one, these 3 on the x-axis. So the graph passes, we can say, vertical line test, so the relation is a function. Now for this one, so this is, see here, when it is given here, y is equal to x minus 2 whole bracket square plus 3. So plus 3 means this is the, actually the y-intercept. So and the vertex, actually what we can say, whenever you have this one, so here this is h, correct? And this is, we can say, whenever this is there, that is going to be k. So we have in the formula x minus h whole bracket square plus y minus k whole bracket, that is x minus k, we can also say, that is r square. So now what we can say, the vertex is going to be, because we have x minus h whole bracket square. So what can we write over here? That is, that minus and minus, that will be 2, and this is 3. So this is 3. So vertex is 2 and 3. And you can see here, this is this one means it opens up, and because these both are the positive values, means on the x-axis, this also is positive, these also values are positive, and these values are also positive, means 2 and 3, means of course this is going to open up. This is called the parabola. And now you know the vertex is 2 and 3 means this is 2, this is x and y value. So here it is going to be 2, and here is going to be the 3. This is going to be the vertex, and you can draw randomly the parabola, it opens up. So we can say the graph passes to vertical lines. So can you see, this is only 1 point. So therefore the relation y is equal to x minus 2 whole bracket square plus 3 is a function. Now here given the mapping notation, g of x is equal to g to x, that is x square plus 1, and determine the possible inputs x when the output is y is equal to 10. So here now look at here, the equation corresponding to mapping, that is the mapping notation, this is given. And what is given that, so this means g is to x means that is nothing but y. Whenever we write f to x, that is y. So here g is to x, that is going to be y. So this is x square plus 1 given. So putting here y is equal to 10. So now in place of this y you are going to put 10, because they said when the output is 10. So here you will put 10. So this will be as it is. So what will you get here? 10. This plus 1 is going to be minus 1, and this is x square. So this is going to be 9 is x square. So the value of x is going to be what? Plus or minus 3, because when you square both sides, that is going to be x is plus or minus 3. So therefore we have two inputs, like x is going to exist plus or minus 3, and which our output is y is 9. So they asked determine the possible inputs x when the output is this one. So the input is x is plus or minus 3 when the output is 9. Two familiar units for measuring temperature are degrees Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. A third unit, perhaps less familiar but widely used in scientific applications, is Kelvin. So now let G be the function that maps degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. So let H be the function that maps Kelvin to degrees Celsius. So now what we can see here, G is to C, that is A by 5. Yeah, sorry, this is 9 by 5. That is C plus 32, and H is to K, that is K minus 217, and you have to determine the mapping notation for the function f that maps Kelvin to degree Fahrenheit. So now what you can see, let K be a temperature measured in Kelvin. Okay, C be degrees Celsius temperature, and F be degrees Fahrenheit temperature. So this is a common one. So now they are given, since H is to K, that is K minus, it's given here, that we have to converts means Kelvin to degree Celsius. So what we can do, the Celsius temperature corresponds to K, so that is C is equal to, so we are going to convert this to, so that will be C is equal to K minus 273.15. And then what is given here, that G is to C, that is 9 by 5 C plus 32. So what we can write here, so this is corresponding to what, that is F for Fahrenheit, that is 9 by 5 C plus 32. So now what we can do here, so this we can convert it, because now we got here C plus 32. So this we have converted C. So C, we got this as C is equal to K minus 273.15. So in place of this K, what we are going to write here, sorry, in place of this C, we are going to write here, because C is this one. So in place of this C, we will write here K minus 273.15, and this 32 will write here as it is. So now what will you do? 9 by 5. 9 by 5 means 5 ones are, and 5, this will be, if you put here, that is going to put 5 8s are 40. So you can directly write here 9 by 5, that will be 1.8, and this will write here as it is. So now we are going to expand it. This is going to 1.8k, and this when you multiply you get 491.67, and this plus 32 as it is. So what will you do here? This is going to be as it is, and when you this subtraction as it is, when you add this one, that is going to be 459.67. So what we can write, therefore the mapping notation for the function f that maps Kelvin to degrees Fahrenheit is f of k is 1.8 minus whatever you got this one. This is the answer. So by this one we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of the other parts. Thank you.